First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do. It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Andy Cruz makes his pro debut. Listen, been looking forward to it. Been hearing all the talk. I've been listening. Yeah, I looked at a lot of his amateur fights. I knew he had talent. When he got with Bozy Ennis, I'm just gonna tell you, that's when I knew shit was real. Because when you look at his attributes and what he good at and his athleticism, and then you look at Bozy Ennis and how he trained, and you look at Boots, man, I'm telling you, iron sharpen iron. That's a dangerous combination. Let's just get straight to the shit. Andy Cruz. I've been trying to think of a fighter that I could compare him to. I said, could I compare him to Pernell? I said, nah. He different from Pernell. He ain't like Sugar Ray. Nah, I'm going to tell you what I could compare him to, and it ain't a boxer. I could compare him to prime time Deion Sanders. When it comes to swag, when it comes to just amazing athletic gifts, that's what he got to me. At this point, his first fight, and I already think he got the fastest hand speed in boxing. He got fast foot speed. But listen, he got the hand speed. He throw the combination. He's very accurate. But what's more impressive than all that, because I knew he had all that. I knew the hand speed would be there. I knew the accuracy would be there. I expected him to win, even though he fighting a tough opponent. This dude done fought Mikey Garcia. This dude fought Keyshawn Davis. Nobody had ever stopped him either. This was a tough dude, man. This motherfucker had over 40 fights. In his first fight, he's fighting somebody who had over 40 fights. Let me just tell you what impressed me the most. First and foremost, I see most fighters in their first couple fights, they go 4 rounders. I see most young fighters gas out in them 4 rounds. He went 10 rounds, bro. He got a fucking tank. He a machine, bro. Not only that, the other thing that impressed me the most, that motherfucker good on the inside. He good on the inside, and he good coming out the clinch and catching you with that right cross that you don't see coming. Listen, he can only get better. Yeah, he took some shots when he had to, but he got very good defense. Very good defense. But he banged too, though. He banged on the inside. That's what I like to see, because, like I said, a lot of people thought the amateur style he was just gonna be trying to point and win on point. No, he was putting a hurting on that dude. It was at a point where they could have stopped that fight. He was hurting that dude, and he was going to the body. Listen, there's so much that impressed me. At this point, bro, I'm just waiting on your next fight. Just waiting on your next. But I will say this, though. Let me get out this motherfucker, but let me say this before I leave. Andy Cruz is already special to me. Special. One of the most talented prospects I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever been this impressed with somebody's pro debut as I have been with Andy Cruz. But let me say this. When it comes to that Keyshawn Davis beef, I'm gonna tell you right now, Keyshawn Davis, listen, you got a lot of shit that he don't got. You're very quick. You're a nightmare for a lot of fighters. But Keyshawn Davis, and I'm not saying who wins or who not, because I got to see you in more fights, but he got the style to where that fight could be a Super Bowl type fight in about 5 years. That could be that could be the biggest fight in boxing in 3 to 5 years. That fight right there, I'm telling you, because Keyshawn Davis, a lot of people don't peep. He big for one. He very big, and he's much stronger than Andy Cruz. And he hit hard. He sit down on his punches, but he can box. Keyshawn Davis vicious. A lot of people don't peep that yet about him. That motherfucker is very vicious, and he got power. And I swear in some way he not as athletic, but he's like a young bud when it comes to he coming for your head, bro, in every fight. So yeah, that would be a great stylistic matchup. I'm telling you, in 3 to 5 years, that could be the biggest fight in boxing. That could be the biggest fight in boxing. I'm telling you, when you look at them styles, they styles are just tailor made for each other. So I could see that fight being some very great and special in the future. But Andy Cruz, you got a future, bro. I don't know how fast they gonna move you, but I've never been this impressed. In your first fight, bro, you were so poised. That motherfucking fight. That motherfucking fight. Listen, I'm gonna get out this motherfucker, but I'm just gonna tell you, that motherfucking fight. And you in Boost Gym and you in tip-top shape, you don't gas out. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, just keep getting better, bro. And the sky's the limit. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.